Good evening, everyone. This goal for me, for the folks in our faculty, for our students, is really fundamental. And I would argue it's impactful and relevant to everyone in this room, to Canadians, and of course to people around the world in both have and especially have-not countries. You see, individual good health, or wellness, is something that we take for granted, particularly those who have it. It quickly becomes health and wellness the only thing of focus to those who are not enjoying good health or who are in poor health. So I want to say to you this evening that this goal, the goal of good health, cannot be viewed in isolation. It's really interconnected to all the other goals, in fact, that health is impacted by poverty, by nutrition and sustainable agriculture, by education, by gender inequality and sanitation and sources of energy and infrastructure and access to justice and other things, pollution and climate change. That these things, what many scholars determine that are the social determinants of health, and I quote the World Health Organization in defining these as the conditions in which people are born, they grow and work and live and age, are the wider set of forces and systems shaping the conditions of daily life. These forces, these systems, are our political agendas, our social norms, our social policies, and of course our development agencies and agendas are at the heart. And so the complexity of managing this factor and making change is extraordinary, and I think that that's been indicated earlier. I'm heartened by the World Health Organization's motto now of saying health in all policies as being a real step forward in reinforcing the interconnection here. I'd like to support a worldwide perspective, believing that we must be particularly focused on the burden of disease related to childhood stunting, that is undernutrition, but also to obesity and the overconsumption of some foods, particularly processed and fast foods. So to conclude, for maximal impact, I want to say to you that mobilizing action for change requires an approach that integrates health indicators as a component of the drivers of sustainable development.